What if I told you, the person who skips their own birthday isn't boring? They might actually be the most emotionally complex person in the room. Yeah, you know that friend. The one who disappears when their birthday comes. No party, no cake, no Instagram story saying, feeling blessed. Sometimes they even turn off their phone like they're entering witness protection. At first, it looks strange. Like, who skips free cake? But let's talk about it. Some people skip birthdays because they genuinely don't like attention. When everyone sings loudly and stares at them, their brain goes, emergency. Too many eyeballs. For them, blowing out candles feels less like a celebration and more like a performance review. And honestly, not everyone enjoys being the main character for a day. Then there's another group. The overthinkers. Birthdays remind them of time passing. Another year. More expectations. More so, what are you doing with your life now? Questions from relatives who think they're LinkedIn. Instead of excitement, they feel pressure. Instead of joy, they feel comparison. While others are posting cake photos, they're quietly calculating. Am I where I thought I'd be by this age? And that thought alone can make someone skip the whole thing. Some people also grew up in homes where birthdays weren't a big deal. No balloons. No big celebrations. Maybe just a simple happy birthday, and that's it. So when they grow up, they don't feel a strong emotional connection to the day. To them, it's just Tuesday with slightly more notifications. And then there are the emotionally guarded ones. The ones who've been disappointed before. Maybe people forgot their birthday in the past. Maybe promises were made and broken. So now, instead of expecting something and getting hurt, they expect nothing. No expectations. No disappointment. Simple. But here's the interesting part. People who skip birthdays are often the ones who remember everyone else's. They'll show up for your party, bring a gift, post a long caption about how amazing you are. But when it's their turn, they shrink. Why? Because celebrating others feels safe. Celebrating themselves feels vulnerable. Think about it. A birthday is basically you saying, hey, I exist. Celebrate me. And for some people, that's uncomfortable. Not because they hate themselves, but because they're not used to being prioritized. Now here's the twist. Skipping birthdays doesn't always mean sadness. Sometimes it means independence. Some people don't need noise to feel valued. They'd rather spend the day quietly. Maybe order their favorite food, watch a comfort show, take a long nap, or just sit and think. No pressure, no crowd, just peace. And honestly, that sounds kind of nice. But if you have someone in your life who always avoids their birthday, don't force a huge surprise party on them. Instead, try something simple. A genuine message. A small, thoughtful gesture. A hey, I'm glad you were born. Because sometimes, that means more than a room full of balloons. And if you're the one who skips your birthday, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not weird. You're not antisocial. You're not ungrateful. Maybe you just process attention differently. Maybe you measure happiness quietly. Maybe you don't need a spotlight to feel important. Or maybe you just really hate the sound of people singing off-key. And that's valid too. So next time someone says, wait, you don't celebrate your birthday? Just smile and say, I celebrate in my own way. Because at the end of the day, it's not about cake or candles or social media posts. It's about feeling okay with yourself. And if your version of celebration is peace, privacy, and pizza, that's still a celebration. And honestly, skipping your birthday might just mean you're more comfortable with who you are than most people who throw the loudest parties.